Would it hurt LeBron's legacy?
Yeah, I mean, LeBron is a double standard, a triple standard for every decision that he makes. Like, I mean, why would we want that? Like, I'm a fan of LeBron. I've been a fan. I saw that video. I've been tracking LeBron for a long, long time. Why would I want his basketball career when he is the greatest player? I expect him to go somewhere that is challenging. Everywhere he's been, man, it's been a challenge. Like, it wasn't easy in Miami. It was hard leaving Cleveland. It was even harder coming back. So everywhere he's been challenged. So, no, I don't want to see. And it would hurt his legacy. People would, man, they would, oh, man, people would talk about LeBron. It would not look good for him. All right? It just wouldn't look good for him. KD, I accept it. I'm willing to accept it in free agency. I'm willing to accept it. With LeBron James, no, I wouldn't accept it.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. Here's the thing. I know that people love to make the argument. It's a very new age argument that pro athletics are just like regular jobs. And what do you do in your life? Why can't pro athletes do it? Because they're not regular jobs. So, period, point blank. They are jobs based on the concept of the entertainment industry. Why do we find it entertaining? Yes, some of it is the artistry, the balletic nature of the game, seeing guys at the highest level. But the other part is competition. We like to go into a game and not know who's going to win. We like to go into a game and say, best man out there, go get it. And the reason people didn't like KD going there was because they were good enough already. And KD was such a good player, and is such a good player, it made it feel unfair. If LeBron goes there, if LeBron even, I'll be honest, entertains going there, it undercuts the credibility of the sport. The only question would be, could they go 82-0? That would be the only interesting thing, was could they go undefeated? And that might be intriguing for half a year until they lose a game, and then what are we out here for? No, you can't simply do, and I would argue this, LeBron has a responsibility to the league and to the sport of basketball. To, if anyone is saying this in his ear, hey man, they're saying you can't be Jordan because you don't have 6 rings. Just go to Golden State. No one will be able to say anything else. You're going to have all the records. LeBron has, I believe, a responsibility to say, miss me with that. It would undercut what the league's about.
So you said he can't even entertain the thought of going. Does meeting with the Warriors fold itself into that? Is that the same thing as entertaining? I mean, why would he want to go meet with the Warriors then?
This is the thing. You got to handle all business. You got to look at every angle. Why would you deny yourself a conversation? What's that going to cost you? Because this is a lot of business tentacles on it that's beyond basketball. This is the decision. I tell you, this is the last move on the chessboard for LeBron. So he should, just like KD, talk to Boston, talk to some other teams that probably was, I don't know what the chance of him going there, but you should have a conversation. These people that own these teams are very, very successful, not only at basketball, but in other things. And I think LeBron is bigger than basketball, so he should sit down and have a business conversation because this is beyond basketball in his career.
If he wants to take the meeting, like just similar with one of the things the Celtics did was they laid out for Kevin Durant, the Celtics and the Heat, by the way, how we guard you. And so he didn't sign with them, but now he has that information when he plays them. They laid out things for him that he took with him to Golden State. They said, hey, here's what Oklahoma City, they did it as an anti-Oklahoma City pitch, essentially. Like, here's what Oklahoma City hasn't figured out. This is how we guard you. This is what we would do for you, right? That happened in those meetings. So you want to meet with the team, that's fine. But this can't be on the board. There are, much like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, in my opinion, had 29 teams he could go to and wouldn't have been criticized or would have been only very lightly criticized for. LeBron James has 29 teams he can go to, and given how good the Warriors are, even if he goes to Houston, people would be like, I get it.
What if Kevin Durant had gone to Cleveland? Cleveland had just won. Okay? You said 29 teams. There's 30 teams.
Okay.
Let's just say he joins LeBron.
All right. You know what? You're right. Cleveland, you're right. 28 teams Kevin Durant could have gone to and not been criticized like this. I still think even going to Cleveland wouldn't have been the level of criticism as Golden State, but sure. But there is, and see, you mentioned it. Even if people...
The thing that he would have in that decision was Cleveland didn't beat him.
Yes.
You know, he lost.
He lost.
Golden State, Cleveland came and trumped them.
And there is something to, forget the Durant part of it, going to the team that beat you. It's why I've always rejected this idea of, oh, well, LeBron went to Miami. Miami wasn't beating Cleveland. It would have been like LeBron going to Boston. Boston was beating him over the head for years, and then if he joins up with them. If LeBron can't get past Golden State, and his answer is, I'll join Golden State, I don't know, there's a bigger LeBron James fan on television than me. That would change a lot of things about the league and about how he's perceived.
Quickly, before we go to break, how is LeBron going to Houston any different with those two superstars?
Houston ain't got no championships.
Is that all it is?
And they got no playoff pedigree. The coach has not won. Harden has not won.
So
Chris Paul is injured, has not won. So LeBron's the only winner. Absolutely, and it would still be getting over Golden State.
And if LeBron goes to Golden State has the 3 best players in the sport. It's like Duke's recruiting class this year. They have the number 1, number 2, number 3 recruits. Yeah. They would have the 3 best players in the sport.
It's like our show, Jenna. 3 best people on sports TV.
Oh, wow.
Like it.
That's very nice to
treat.
Jenna.
Funniest?
You
best dress?
number 1?
Best dress?
Of course.
Most athletic? Well, 2 out of 3. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.